What up, YouTube fam? It's part 4 of the series, and I know I said I was going to get into the friend zone thing, man. I'm going to have to do another video on that, but I just want to cover the basics of all this stuff right now. One thing I want to clarify, when I say, women are naturally submissive to men, I don't mean in the chauvinistic bigotry, kind of view where, a woman just lets a man smack her in her face and she just does whatever. I mean, I've given examples that a man that exhibits this type of authority in his personality and his character, what I call the universally attractive man, women will follow him and allow him to lead her. That's what I mean by submissive. And when I say that men, you nice guys are being submissive to women, when you fall after them and do everything that they say and try to tend to their every need, that means she's leading you. And since she wants to subconsciously allow a man to lead, and you're supposed to be the man, and she's leading you, that's why you end up in the friend zone or being abused or walked over. Okay, because a lot of women despise men like that. You got some evil women out here that'll take advantage of you all the way. So that's what you're doing. When you fall into the romantic, being a gentleman type crap, all that crap, you're allowing the woman to lead you. And women despise this, much like men despise, women that talk too much or something like that. It's the same thing. So I wanted to cover in this video, a lot of you nice guys, a couple of things are intimidated by a woman's beauty, and to a certain point this is understandable because society puts beautiful women on a pedestal. There have been scientific studies that have proved that people in general view beautiful people as more intelligent, as being more morally righteous and being more honest than ugly people. Okay, so what you have to learn is to overcome this this natural, innate, and societal element of putting beautiful women on a pedestal. They're just people. Okay, the way I think about it is that the human beings are made up of 3 separate elements. The highest being the spiritual, the second being or the middle being being mind, mental, or consciousness, or what some people call the soul, and the third is the physical body. In Genesis, the creation story, God said, "Let us create man our own image and our own likeness." And he created the male and female in Genesis chapter 1. In chapter 2, he created Adam's body, and then he created the body of the female, or Eve. So he created the soul, the spirit, and the mind first. Then he created the body. So you have to look at it as, a beautiful woman is really a soul, a spirit, and a mind inside of that body. So she's not the body. Okay, she's not the physical, the fat booty, the banging, her skin look like butter, long, pretty hair, gorgeous. She's not that. She is her spirit and her soul and what's going on in her mind. That's what determines who she is and what she is, not her physical body. And a lot of women are objectified by society. Beautiful women are objectified by society. They're just looked on. A lot of women are looked on just because they're beautiful. A lot of women don't even know how to really behave as normal human beings because they've been treated so differently because of their looks. So number one, you have to overcome your being intimidated by beautiful women. And you do this by, like I said in the other video, by smiling at beautiful women. You smile, you keep it moving, man. You don't have to say nothing. And when you get comfortable enough out in public, you walk up to a woman with your head high, your shoulders back, displaying a posture of authority, but you smiling at her at the same time. And you can just go ask her something like, I just want to know if you knew what time it was, and look at her in her eyes while you ask her. Maintain eye contact. That's another element of authority. If you maintain eye contact with a woman while smiling. Now, you can't look like you're a stalker or something like that. While smiling and displaying your posture of authority, most women will turn their heads, and this means that you are now the authoritative party, and she has become submissive. And you can do something like ask her what time it is. That's it, and you keep it moving. Okay, so this is the second step, and you'll begin to build your comfort level and confidence around beautiful women like this. And next time you can start, instead of doing that, you can actually have a conversation with the woman. You just build up from there. So you become more and more comfortable with dealing with beautiful women. And most women, aren't going to bite your head off or something like that. If you start a conversation, if you ask them about the time of day, or say, I wondered if you knew who won the basketball game or something, right? Well, no, that's not really a good example, because a lot of women don't watch sports. But you can ask her something about, if you're in a convenience store, you can ask her about what kind of lotion women prefer, or something like that. Something real simple, man. No, nothing deep. But this is just to get your comfort level built up around dealing with beautiful women, on just a natural level. So you got to take beautiful women, man, and stop putting them on a pedestal, man. Okay, and women, because you become submissive to her once again. And a lot of beautiful women and you nice guys have a big time advantage in this, man. I consider all women, or most women, especially beautiful women, I call them intellectual virgins. Okay, what this means is that they have been so used to men, especially dealing with them on a purely physical level their entire lives, that nobody ever has really reached into her mind and dealt with her on a higher mental level, man. Nobody ever really is really interested about what she's interested in, about her hobbies and what she likes. And a lot of these beautiful women, you got some pretty stupid ones, man, that are just completely just freaking dumb. But even them, like what I do is I try to look for the positive traits in everybody, right? So even if you got like a real dumb blonde, she most likely, if she is that dumb, she believes she's dumb. A beautiful woman, But the thing is, men have contributed to that already. Men have contributed to that by treating her differently based on her beauty, right? So a lot of these women are into art. A lot of these women are into the sciences, politics, stuff like that, botany, dealing with kids. So you can engage a lot of these beautiful women on the level of what their interest is. And this is where you being a well-read, intelligent, well-advised individual comes in. So I guess y'all see me on the next video.